Good morning. I just had sort of a wicked dream. I was swimming, which I swim a lot in my dreams, and I'm always an amazing Olympic type swimmer. And in this dream, it was an indoor pool, but sort of more like a beach. There were walls going around the pool, but the water itself and everything else seemed more like a beach or a lake. And so, my friend, there were a lot of people, and my friend and I kind of walked out beyond where all the people were, and then we started to swim. And I know my first couple of strokes were very Olympic like and with lots of gusto and long arm stretches and quite showy, like showing off that I was this great synchronized type swimmer. I remember holding my arms straight up in the air as I would extend them and point my fingers. And I was very dramatic. And I remember thinking, swimming for me is effortless. And it's like being a dolphin when I'm in water. I'm definitely not afraid of the water. I'm definitely very, very buoyant and uh, very free when I'm in the water. So my friend and I are swimming, and I do my first four thrusts to really kind of get me moving in the water. And there's a fellow out. He's about a quarter of the way out from where all the people are. And I guess I'm swimming on my side and I don't really see him. And I swim right into him. I don't hit him or abut him or anything, but I swim like too close for comfort right by him. And I kind of just give him a look, and not a look to say I'm sorry, not a look to say what the hell are you doing out here. Just just a quizzical look. And then I keep swimming. And now I'm getting closer to the other end of the pool, which is probably about, oh, I think about a quarter of a mile. So as I get to the other end, I start to swim on my back. And as I'm swimming on my back, I notice that the fellow's following us. And there's something following him in the water. I can see dark, a trail-like figure, maybe about 8 inches long. So I say, there's something following you. It's behind your left foot. But he just keeps swimming slowly and methodically right towards me. And then I make some other comment. I don't remember what it was. And he ignores me and just starts swimming methodically towards me. And now I'm at the end of the pool, and it's a wall, and I'm leaning up against the wall in the water. I come to my neck. The water is very, very, very deep. I don't know how deep it is, but it's very, very deep. And I'm just standing against the wall, floating, not moving any muscles, not doing any um, bobbing, just very calm and very, very still and very conscious of my breath. And I just keep saying to myself, just breathe in and fill your lungs with water, fill your lungs with air, and just stay here and just be buoyant and be very still with everything. And now this fellow is caught up and he's watching me. And I'm thinking whatever's followed him hasn't bit him or done anything to him, but it's probably gone underwater now and it's probably going to come up and bite my feet. And so I'm a little bit annoyed with that. But that feeling soon disappears. And I'm back to just being very buoyant in the water. And he's on his stomach, treading water. His feet are he's like 90 degrees to the water, and he's treading the water. And I ask him, or I tell him that, no, I ask him, are you having fun? Kind of alluding to the fact that he's putting a lot of energy into doing nothing, and that, maybe if he wants, I would teach him how to do what I'm doing, which is a very Zen-like thing. I'm thinking, um, and or I'm also wondering if I'm being cheeky and being snotty with him by telling him that, look at me. I'm not putting any energy into what I'm doing. I'm just leaning against this wall. I'm totally one with the water. The water is one with me. I'm one with my breath. I'm perpendicular to the water, and I'm just totally conscious of being in tune with my breath, and I'm almost am the water. Anyway, he doesn't say anything, and it's really uncomfortable, and my friend is almost non-existent at this point. But then she says, "What happened?" And at that moment, something somewhat catastrophic is going on, which we're not aware of what it is, because we're not aware of that. We don't know. It's either the building has gone completely quiet, and or the lights have gone off, which it was dark already in there. There's no noise. There's no hum of the people, the chitter chatter. There's no splashing of water. There's no electrical sounds of the pump. There's no sound, no din of the fluorescent lights. There's no announcements being made. There's no background music, which I'm sure there was background music. There is absolutely not a sound. It is a total deprivation tank. Now I'm floating in a soundless barrier, and it's quite beautiful. I'm quite at peace with it. But we decide that, or my friend decides that we should swim back now and see what's going on. So I give a few, she starts to swim and I start to swim, and I give a few really good pushes because I know that I have to get momentum to get out, because it's the first part of the swim. I have to get the farthest. It's quite a far way back to swim to where the people are, if they're even there anymore. We're not even aware. And I start to swim, and he's right beside me, and he grabs onto me. He lunges onto me. I think he grabs me around the neck, and if not, he grabs me around the shoulders. And then he does a free fall. He puts all his dead weight and everything he has into grabbing me, and now we're going down under the water. And the first thing I think is, why didn't I scream when he first grabbed me? I'm sure my voice would have echoed all over, and everybody would have heard, because there's not a sound going on. But I didn't scream. And now I'm going slowly, 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 slowly underwater. And I'm sinking very, very slowly. And he's holding on to me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm thinking, you're going to die with me? Then I'm thinking, I'm going to die. I'm going to die like this. I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die where nobody knows how I died, and I don't want to die at the hands of some monster, some weirdo, some psycho. And I don't want to drown in water, which I love so much and I appreciate. And I know how much life water gives and how important water is. And it's one of my favorite elements. So now, slowly, 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 he's grabbing me and clenching on harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And I'm sinking and sinking and sinking.